So the question I have is who's exactly is watching NXT 2.0? Okay, I had high hopes for NXT 2.0 and I still do watch it, but I'm slowly getting turned off. Kind of like I mean honestly AEW is really, they got good matches here and there, but it's really not doing anything for me. WWE is just a complete shit show. And honestly, the only reason why I watch SmackDown is for Roman Reigns. And I believe Roman Reigns made it clear that he took a break to run around butt naked with his wife, and the show sucked almost as bad as Raw. And that's exactly true. So, with this whole new move that WWE is going in a different direction, word on the street is Talia Valkyrie, aka Frankie Monet, got fired because she's 38 because she didn't have the look. Part of this is the fans' fault, okay? Because the guy is like, one guy was like, don't hire old wrestlers, focus on the young. And she said, I just turned 38. I've been ashamed to speak about my age until today. 38 is not old, especially when you're a man. Process that. It's true. It's true because Roman Reigns, I think Paul Heyman said Roman Reigns is older looking. He's got a more weathered look. He's been through more things. Him being a heel right now looks good on him because of the way he looked and his age. 6 years prior to that, he was a little bit more chubby, a little bit more young looking. Right now, he's 37, in the best shape of his life. He looks older and is fabulous, but that doesn't translate to the women. That's the sad part. I think it's funny that, according to Dave Meltzer, the women's recommendations going forth are 25 or younger. For men, it's 27 and under, and specifically 6'2" or better. And they want to take these young people and want to mold them the way they want to mold them, and get all that they could get out of them like a lemon and throw them in the garbage when they get through with them. And that's fine and dandy. But ageism is a problem, and it sucks because Vince McMahon is 80 years old, close to it, and everyone around him are fucking just as close to his age, and you still have him clamoring for young, hot women to be on his fucking show. That's why you have somebody like Mandy Rose, head of Toxic Attraction, which is funny that he just let go Scarlett Bordeaux because Scarlett actually looks better than Mandy Rose. I'm just saying. Mandy Rose is 31, Scarlett's 30. So, Scarlett actually has a more youthful look to her. And I would have thought Vince McMahon would have jumped on Scarlett. I completely shocked by that. But her husband got cut, so she got cut. Don't get me wrong, Mandy got a great body. But she gonna have to ease up on that fucking bronzer if I haven't said that already before. So let's get into this thing. Who's watching NXT? So I went to Show Buzz Daily because seems like everyone's obsessed with fucking ratings. And I went and I found NXT on Tuesday, November 2nd. NXT was number 30 on the list on USA at 8 p.m. And I'm going to tell you who's watching it. According to Showbuzz Daily, the female demographic is 18 to 49. That's the hot spot. 10% is watching it, or 0.10. 18 to 49 for men is 0.20. Then when we get over here to the old folks, the people who are watching NXT are 50 plus at 37%. But they're trying to reach this male demographic of 18 to 29. Something isn't translating. And according to Showbuzz Daily, 631,000 people watch NXT. And of that 631,000, 37, 0.37 were over the age of 50. In the male demographic of 12 to 34, 0.07. So you're trying to get those teens who are like beating their meat for really long hours in the bathroom for some, just discovering their bodies between the ages of 18 and 49. They're not interested. And the 12 to 34s are just do not give a fuck. So who exactly is watching NXT 2.0? I just want to know. So I went and I looked up this article because I wanted to know. Now this article's old as fuck, but apparently the trend didn't change. This article's from 2012. And listen to it. When you think of a typical WWE fan, chances are the certain image comes to mind. Maybe you picture an 8-year-old kid decked out in John Cena gear from head to toe. Or perhaps you see a middle-aged man with replica World Heavyweight Championships on one shoulder and the WWE title draped around the other. Realistically, the WWE universe, wow, I hate that term, features a wide variety of fans, from the very young to the very old. However, which age group makes up the largest portion of WWE fans? You might be surprised by that answer. The current WWE audience by age looks like this. 22% is between the ages of 2 to 17, 23% is between the ages of 18 and 34, 26% is between the ages of 35 and 49, and 30% is age 50 or older. I don't know about you, but those results are actually pretty shocking. Okay? With WWE having moved away from the TV-14 rating and transitioned to the PG era, it seems like older fans 50 and older wouldn't make up the largest percent of the viewing audience, yet they do. Since neither young children nor 18 to 34 demographics are tuning in high numbers, maybe it's time for a change in WWE. And then here we go, from 2012 to 2021, I'm looking at Showbiz Daily, and the people that are watching NXT are 0.37 are 50 and older. So when they're doing this whole, overhaul of the demographic, getting rid of old wrestlers and who they perceive as old and who they perceive of, not bringing any value and they old and this, that, and the third, you're not picking up the audience that you think. You're not get people. Young people aren't looking at Mandy Rose. It's old people that are looking at Mandy Rose. You know why? Because Mandy Rose is fucking 31 years old. Now you got that young girl that they just brought up there with that skateboard. She's about 19, 20 years old. Now I don't know exactly who she's supposed to be drawing in, but it's mostly old men that are watching NXT 2.0. Old people, right, is what is keeping NXT on TV. Isn't that something? So, according to this article that was written of October 14th of this year, 2021, Sean Waltman, aka X Pac, you can't have 60 plus year old people running NXT 2.0 creative. So Sean went on to say, since transitioning into NXT 2.0 last month, the developmental brands reportedly tried to attract young fans by using taboo language and presenting edgier content. However, recent ratings show that NXT 2.0 is struggling with the key 18 to 49 demo, with the average age of the viewer being 62 fucking years old. 62 years old. Waltman believes WWE officials need to let younger people who understand the audience they're trying to bring in actually run the show. Speaking on the latest episode of Pro Wrestling for Life, Waltman went on to say, who's in charge of creative direction of NXT? You can't have 60-plus-year-old people in charge of creative direction of a show that's geared toward young people. Maybe oversee it, but you got to let young, fresh blood make those decisions. We got to be self-aware enough to know that we don't. And I'm including me too, as a 50-year-old man, we don't fucking know what the young people want. We might think we do. We might think we know what's best for them, but we don't fucking know. We need to fucking listen to people that do know. Thank you. I'm gonna leave it right there. And I don't even fuck with X-Pac like that after all the crap he done pulled. I'm gonna leave it right there. NXT 2.0, the average viewer is 62 years old. So you trying to get a young audience by removing all the seasoned vets, putting these women in the forefront, talking about dick size and all this other nonsense. Then you got Gacy and the guy who was supposed to be Brock Lesnar's 2.0. You got him bald headed. I don't know what them two doing. You know, turned this guy into a fucking white liberal male that the right wing audience is loving. Makes a lot of sense. Because I guarantee you that 62-year-old viewer is a white man. I guarantee it. Y'all tell me what you think. NXT, they're doing all these changes, but they're not attracting the audience they think they are. They're attracting old ass people. And Showbuzz Daily, one more time before I go, made it clear that NXT is attracting old ass men. And that even article from 2015 told you NXT was attracting 50-plus-year-old men. So whatever they think they're doing, they're not doing a good job. Hit me in the comments. Tell me what you think.